right here and we'll continue reading A Box of Kittens, a Black Butler Yaoi story. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Kyo's point of view. I guess I should name you guys, huh? I asked as the blonde kitten who was still licking my fingers. Okay, Mr. Licks-a-Lot, cut that out, I said as in a playful way. As I looked back into the other kittens, some of them were okay with the idea. Some were kind of scared, and a few gave me a look saying, "If you dare give me a girly or stupid pet name, I will kill you in your sleep." Or when you're not looking. Oh, don't worry, you guys. I'm not gonna give you guys a stupid girl's name, I said, with my hands up in defense. They all seemed relieved. I know I would, too, okay? But first, I have to check if you're boys and girls, I said, as they all gave me shock looks. Sorry, guys, I have to, I said, as I gently picked up Sir Licks-a-Lot and gently lifted one of his legs up to take a look. He's a boy. The kitten growled low in his throat and seemed to be blushing. Can cats blush? I thought, as I scratched him behind his ear. He seemed to like that. He was once again affectionate and purring and nuzzling into my hands, asking for more. This one sure loves attention, I asked, as he only purred as I placed him down on the couch. I thought of a name for him. I guess I could call you Prince, I said as I looked at him. How's the sound of that? The sound of meows from his answer. Prince it is, I said. Next, I picked up the silver kitten as I cocked my head to the side, and it mimicked. I cocked my head to the other side, and it copied me again. I smiled and chuckled a bit, but soon stopped once I saw a grin slowly making its way on its face. Holy crap, that was fucking amazing, I thought, as I wondered of the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, I thought, as I grinned the same way, only make the small silver kitten purr. I just chuckled as I heard an irritated meow. I looked down at Prince, who's trying to get my attention. It purred once it caught my eye and affectionately rubbed its head against my side. I looked at the silver kitten, who looked to be male. So, I'm gonna call you Lagranny. How does that sound? I looked at him. He only grinned for his answer. Lagranny it is, I said as I placed grinning down next to Prince. I rubbed the back of his ear, only getting a purr in return. Alright, next kitten. I grabbed the black kitten with red eyes lightly. I don't want my face to be clawed off. So, I quickly looked and found it was a boy. I laid him across my lap, and he seemed to didn't mind when I scratched him behind his ear. He purred quietly. Oh, such a gentleman, I said with a smirk, picking him up and cuddling him close, rubbing my cheeks against his head. He purred even louder. I love cats. They seem so cute, and you guys love it. I know by the way he's purring. I heard a growl. That wasn't from the little guy. It was from the red one in the box, who was glaring at me hatefully. For some strange reason. I could hear that kitten saying, "You're next, so watch out." I stuck out my tongue in a childish manner, lightly kissing the black kitten on his forehead. I smiled. Well, I think I'm gonna call you Raven, I said, rubbing Raven's ear lightly as he purred. I set him down next to Lagranny as I picked up the little navy blue kitten. Placing him on my lap, I began to rub him under his chin as he purred, liking what I'm doing. I just smiled as the navy blue kitten just continued purring. I guess I can call you Phantom, I said as he only purred, as I chuckled, placing him next to Raven. I had picked up the red kitten from the box that was not very happy. As soon as he was throwing a huge tantrum, he hissed at me, already knowing it was a male, so I didn't bother checking that it was. When I felt a stinging pain on my left cheek, a few drops of my blood falling on the floor as I looked to see the red kitten's claws at my cheeks as I looked at him with a death glare. Also, an author's note, kiddos, death glare is twice as cold as Claude or William's, Claude, Sebastian, and 3 times of hate in that glare. And as the kitten stopped, all of a sudden began purring, cuddling in my arms, as I soon chuckled. I guess I'll let you off with a warning, I said as I looked at the kitten. I guess I'll name you Rose. How does that sound, cutie? I asked as the kitten purred even more. Man, that made me think that this kitten has fallen in love with me, I thought. Or he seriously has a major mood swings. I laughed as I sat him down on the floor with the other kittens. I picked up an orange fur kitten, and I placed him on my lap and rubbed him under his chin. He purred, and for the same response, I see you guys like a party going guy, he said as the kitten only meowed. As I got for my answer. Okay, little guy, I like you. I whispered the rest in his ear as he cuddled close, purring. Aww, he said as I called him Ron. How does that sound, Mr. Party Boy? I said in a very playful way. He only meowed, liking his name. I placed him next to Rose. I picked up a black kitten with bright green eyes. He didn't move as I held him, but by the armpits, and I looking into his eyes. For some reason, you remind me of my boss. Or you look like my boss. Will, I grumbled. He only looked at me. Okay, I guess I'll call you Williams, 'cause you really look like my boss. I said, scared, only remembering what happened when I came to work late, as the cat just meowed, agreeing to his name. I sighed in relief as I placed him down with the others. Okay, now for the last one. The last kitten, I said, picking up the black one with golden eyes. He didn't even move. I held him by the armpits and looked into his eyes. Dude, you look so bored and emotionless, I grumbled as he rolled his eyes. When I got a little pissed off. Hey, don't you roll your eyes at me, mister, I said or yelled. Studying the features, it must be a boy. I noticed the way he was a dark gray, a little lighter than Raven, yet darker than the grayish kitten. Okay, I'll call you Spider, 'cause you kinda look like a spider. I found him looking at me in the shower. Spider blinked and nodded as he agreed to his names, but he looked pretty bored. I ran my fingers through his dark fur. Blink, frowns, blink. God damn it! Why don't you purr? I said once more. Blink. I smirked as I whispered in his ears. Mark my words, Spider. I will make you purr, I said in a dark voice. Spider stiffened. His golden eyes widened. I laughed again and cuddled him in my arms. As I chuckled when Spider licked my cheek, the one that Rose clawed at. I looked at the clock over my TV. It was 3:30 or 3:50 p.m. I put Spider down and walked over to my room as I caught the kittens looking at me confused. Hey, I'm going to go change. When I'm done, I'll pick something up for you guys to eat. How's that sound? I said, looking at them. They all meowed.